I'm running for school board mainly for the kids. I'm concerned about the direction of a lot of the different things that are going on in the district. Uh, the MAP scores, for example, the testing for math and reading have been declining over the past 5 years, and we need to change course and get those to be on the incline. Next is transparency for parents and working on policies that help the parents have more involvement in the district. The grievance process, for example, I think is a little onerous for parents. Also, very interested in making sure that we support the teachers well. My understanding is that teacher retention is a challenge, and we need to retain our teachers. So whatever that takes, if giving them more control over discipline in the classrooms is helpful for them to be able to have an orderly classroom to help the students with better outcomes for being able to learn better, and the teachers to have a more fulfilling role in those outcomes. And then also for our taxpayers, making sure our money is well spent. We just passed a roughly $1.5 billion bond package in November. And so we need to make sure that those funds are utilized in a proper manner. The role of a trustee is for hiring the superintendent, for making a balanced budget, or coming up with a budget. Hopefully it can be balanced. We have challenges with that because of the recapture issues that we have in Plano. Governance over the auditing in the district, making policy for the district. Top policy priorities would go in line with why I'm running. So dealing with better student outcomes. So if our test scores are on the decline, we need to figure out policies that help with getting them on the incline. So if that has to do with, say, a more classical form of education, dealing with reading, writing, and arithmetic, and making sure that those things are a priority. Other things would be, again, making a grievance process that is more fair and due process for parents. The transparency for parents so that they can be involved in their child's education. They have an inalienable right for knowing everything that's going on in their child's education. So being able to understand everything that's in the classroom. Also for the budget and making sure that the policies are in accordance with doing the right things with our money and for the taxpayers and being accountable to them. I would say measuring success is intertwined with these other questions that are asked. The student outcomes being better would be obviously a factor. If that was better, then that would be a success. Being able to have parents say that they're happy with the way that the school board and the district has a relationship with the parents, that would be a success. Being able to have the taxpayer satisfied with the way that the money's being spent, that would be a success. And being able to have teacher retention and being able to have teachers to be able to have a fulfilling career would be a huge success. I would say it's important. It's not as important as engaging with parents and engaging with teachers, but engaging with the business community is something. The business community, they're taxpayers as well, so we're accountable to them. But being able to understand how businesses can help the district, I think there's opportunities there. But understanding where businesses come from and how they would relate, and understanding I'm not a fan of the ESG schemes that are out there for businesses. So staying away from businesses that have ESG schemes would be something I would recommend. I'm excited about the CTE program. I think we have great opportunities in Plano because of the previous question, dealing with businesses, we have a lot of great opportunities for our career and technology education program to thrive in Plano and relate to the businesses so that we can have certifications that students can graduate with certifications. If they don't go to college, they can go out and get high-paying jobs. And an example of that is Texas Instruments. My understanding is they've got huge demand for electronics engineering technicians currently. And that's a certification that could be had graduating from high school to be able to go out and get a high-paying job. So we have great opportunities for the CTE program.